one starts now. Good start from Cal Crutchlow from third on the grid, but coming through from the second row is Jack Miller and Franco Morbidelli. And Morbidelli goes through ahead of his teammate and will lead into turn one, but he's wide.
Yamaha 1, 2, 3. It was a great start by Maverick Vinales from second. He rubbed elbows and shoulders with Fabio Quartararo, toughed it out on the brakes at the first corner. Vinales leads.
Look
what
at
a
Alex
start by
Rins.
Rins as well. Alex Rins 10th to 4th.
Unbelievable from Rins. Dovy's also got a good start. He's made up a couple of decent places. Mir going through on Jack Miller. Dovy's made up 5 places. He's up ahead of Alex Marquez. He's in 8th place, so the perfect start for the number 4.
Here comes Franco Morbidelli. He was taken out by Rins on this very corner on lap 1 last year. It's close between his teammate Fabio Quartararo. Quartararo just about hangs on around the outside. No dramas on lap 1 here in the Aragon race, but it's Vinales that has a clear advantage heading down the back straight for the first time.
Repsol Honda rider then has disposed of the World Championship leader like he's on a Moto3 bike, and there's still 15 laps left here.
Yeah, Fabio Quartararo has been suffering, hasn't he? Looks like tyre-wise and body-wise in the first few laps here. Final couple of corners have been really difficult for Quartararo to get that Yamaha stopped, and again, he can't run the tight line.
No.
He cannot run the tight line. He hasn't got the edge grip, front or rear, to combat those last couple of corners. How many places has Fabio Quartararo lost there? He's lost another one now to Taki Nakagami.
Quartararo's lost 2 or 3 places in one. Elation, Polis Bagro have gone through on him, and soon he'll be out of the points.
Yeah, it's a painful experience this for Fabio Quartararo in more ways than one. Fabio Quartararo, who somewhat meekly is going to be surrendering the World Championship lead. Tyre problems, physical problems, all combined and made it an incredibly difficult day. And there is forlorn Fabio Quartararo, who limps home in 18th place.
You can see there Mir going through on Jack Miller. The quickest man was Joan Mir of the top 6 in 5th place. In the background, Mir as well is closing on the 2 Petronas Yamaha riders, Fabio Quartararo and Franco Morbidelli.
Here comes a little bit wide. The pair of them are out wide.
They're
2 for the price of 1
They're
for Joan
both
Mir.
caught napping. Unbelievable. Mir goes up into 3rd place. The Petronas Yamaha boys then are out of podium contention right now. Mir's closing on Maverick Vinales. Side by side on the exit of turn 15, but surely Mir will have the edge in top speed over Maverick Vinales, and surely he'll go through. He does. It's a Suzuki 1-2. Alex Marquez try and go through on the inside. Here he goes. Through he goes like a hot knife through butter.
There is your new MotoGP World Championship leader in 2020, barring any late disaster.
Wow.
Here's Joan Mir, that it's another great podium for him. His great run of form continues, and yes, it's not the win he wanted, but he is now the World Championship leader. Look at that. The first time in 20 years since Kenny Roberts Jr. that a Suzuki rider has led the Premier Class World Championship. Marquez versus Dovizioso. We've said that a few times in Aragon, and it's Alex Marquez who pinches a spot there on the brakes on Andrea Dovizioso into turn 1. Great move by the Moto2 champ.
Alex Marquez is the fastest man on circuit. And look at Alex Marquez catching Fabio Quartararo. Alex Marquez is through on the World Championship leader.
To have 2 bikes on the podium, Marquez going for on the inside of Franco Morbidelli. Is Morbidelli yet another victim of the hard-charging Spaniard? He certainly is.
His ability to be able to turn that Repsol Honda is unbelievable. He moves up into 4th place. Alex Marquez is looking solid as a rock. Is this the moment where Alex Marquez pounces? It's going to be midway through this corner where you're going to see Alex Marquez try and go through on the inside. Here he goes, through he goes like a hot knife through butter.
Can he, incredibly, make it a Marquez victory here in Motorland? These are a crucial couple of corners now then for Alex Marquez. He's got to try and get close enough.
It's Alex from Alex. Alex Marquez, who gets a dry podium to follow up his one. But what a ride from Alex Marquez, the rookie. Back-to-back podiums for him.
The top 2 men in that race came from the 4th row of the grid.
Here's the replay of the start. Watch Alex Rins on the left. Look at that. He absolutely nailed it. And he went round the outside as well, which is pretty brave. Fantastic effort.
Yeah, we've seen all season long how good Suzuki's launch device is, and that was brilliant there.
Good stuff from Alex Rins there. Then he moves up into third place, and we've said it time and time again, you just never know what you're going to get from Alex Rins.
Oh, he's wide,
Quartararo.
That's wide from Quartararo, door wide open for Alex Rins, and he just says, thank you very much, I'll take that second spot without really having to fight for it.
Across the line we go then, and it's a Suzuki in second, but it's not the one we thought it would be. Alex Rins then, second place. Alex Rins closing on the number 12.
Maverick Vinales then looking back at Alex Rins.
And there's Rins, he's through and he leads. Brilliantly done by the Suzuki man.
Alex Rins at the moment defending absolutely brilliantly. Absolutely awesome job by him in the front as well. Take nothing away from him.
Astounding victory for Alex Rins here in Aragon. And Alex Rins takes Suzuki's first win of 2020.
Great job by Alex Rins. That's the way you bounce back from the bitter disappointment of that crash while in podium contention, while in victory contention in Le Mans last weekend.
An 8th different winner in MotoGP